Hey everybody, welcome to the show. No script this evening. I did say at some point we'd do some short blogs. So here we are with a short news update about what's coming in the next weeks. Some exciting news about NEAF, some exciting news about what ZWO might be doing at NEAF, and surprise, we're coming to NEAF. Check it out. Hey everybody, welcome to AstroWorks, your friendly guide to the world of astronomy. My name's Simon, and as I said, we would do some short blogs. First up, some really interesting news that came really out of the blue for me is that I was invited to come to NEAF. So the other exciting news is that Tyler will be joining me as well. And this is the first time actually that we will have actually met in real life. So that's really interesting. He has threatened me with the world's largest bear hug. And this could be a life-changing moment for many reasons. If you've ever watched our videos, I'm the smaller one of the two. So definitely could be a life-changing event for me. Now, I'm sure some people watching this video won't know what NEAF or NEAIC is. So NEAF is a two-day conference that's held in Suffern, New York, and apologies if I've pronounced that wrong, alongside another conference which is NEAIC. So NEAIC is the Northeastern Astronomy Imaging Conference, and that's being held on the 13th and 14th in Suffern, New York State. And NEAF follows on a couple of days after in pretty much the same location, give or take a mile or so. Now NEAIC, there's a lot happening there. There's lots of workshops and classes by some of the most well-known names in astronomy, and there'll be plenty to see, the trade shows, etc. So for those who can't get there, we'll definitely be doing some coverage of those events and getting a look around the trade show floors and bringing you all the latest news. Now, NEAIC is brought to you by the Rockland Astronomy Club. I highly recommend you go and check out their website, which is neafexpo.com. I'll put a link in the description. And that's being held at the Crowne Plaza Convention Centre for 2 days. And then the action shifts to the Rockland Community College for another 2 days as well. So we'll be there for the whole 4 days and get a chance to do some sightseeing before the event. I arrive on the 10th and I'll be leaving on the 20th, so I've got a few days on either side. To acclimatise. It is still spring. Very early spring in New York State, whereas we're just finishing our lovely summer here. So I'm going to have to swap out the summer clothes for some winter clothes, and then probably swap back after when I get back. So after NEAIC's over, the action switches to the college for 2 days on the 15th and 16th of April. For NEAF, and that's the world's largest astro and space expo. Now, if you're an astronomer or an astro imager, this is like a pilgrimage. So very, very excited to be coming. It's a big show and lots of vendors, lots of things happening inside and out, lectures, classes, presentations, solar viewing outside, telescope building and mirror polishing, all sorts of great things happening. So I'm really excited, really looking forward to this. For me, it's a fantastic opportunity to socialize. Living here down in the Southern Ocean is really hard. It's a long way away from anywhere. So I'm really looking forward to meeting the ZWO crew. I'm also looking forward to meeting many of you. And of course, the big bear himself, Tyler, catching up with him and spending some days with him. Now, this really is a first for me. It's a very long trip as well. So Auckland to New York, if you're not aware, is one of the longest flights. It's nearly 17 hours out and 18 hours back. So you can be sure I've got plenty of audio on my phone, plenty of things to do on my laptop, and plenty of snacks. I think I might be a while. And I am aware that while there we can do a great service too. So we'll be taking lots of video and doing some interviews. Tyler and I do plan to be doing some live broadcasts from there as well. So even if you can't make NEAF or NEAIC this year, don't worry. AstroWorks has got you covered. Now I will be presenting as well at NEAC, and I will be presenting a presentation on imaging from the Southern Ocean here, and telling you a little bit about some of the adventures and some of the challenges of imaging from a small island really that is thousands of kilometers away from anywhere, surrounded by water. And while we have some of the most fantastic scenery in the world, if you've seen Lord of the Rings, you'll know what I'm talking about. But it does have a huge amount of challenges. We have volcanoes, earthquakes, cyclones, and you know, it is at times a very challenging place, even though our southern skies are particularly brilliant. And I know that most imagers in the northern hemisphere would immediately swap what they see in the northern skies for what we see here in the south. Now, we'll also be presenting for ZWO while I'm at the show, and we've got some really exciting news. I'm not able to divulge anything right now. That is embargoed until the show day, but there will be a lot of news announced there. I will try and cover off some of that before I leave so that I can push those live on the first day of the show. Tyler and I will be live while we are there, and we'll cover off some of the announcements there too, not just by ZWO, but also by some of the other vendors too. I'm sure there'll be lots of exciting things. So my advice, do subscribe, and then you'll be able to see when we go live and catch our updates too. Finally, I just want to say a huge thank you for everybody that supported us so far. We have plenty more material coming, lots of exclusives, lots of material that is great for beginners or even older hands, covering all sorts of topics. So please, you know, every like and subscribe that we get, we truly value, and every comment that you leave us, we do actually read. That's about it from this evening. Just a very, very quick blog update just to give you some news on NEAF. Very exciting. Look forward to seeing you there. Do look us up if you see us walking around. Do say hello. And Tyler and I will see you very, very soon in New York. And as always, clear skies from New Zealand. Until then, see you.